So, hello, my lovely viewers. I hope you all are doing great and doing something to improve your English speaking skills and other things as well regarding your career. So, this is our third series of book reading, and the book name I already told that this is A Diary of a Young Girl. It's a cute, simple thing and written in a very simple language that will definitely help you. And this video is going to be a little long. I'll try to make this for 30 minutes so that you could improve your reading skills. So let's get started. And one more thing I want to tell you that I am coming uh, every day on, I would say, live at 8 p.m. So you can connect with me in everyday live where you can practice speaking, like you'll speak in the mic of your phone and I'll reply, so that you can practice English with me as well online. Don't forget the time is 8 p.m. every night, Sunday to Saturday, and on, like, not Sunday to Saturday, but I would say Monday to Saturday, and Sunday I'll let you know the exact live time. Okay, so let's get started. So it's Thursday, 9 July 1942. The hiding place is in father's office building. On the bottom floor is the warehouse, and next to it an entrance to the office, which is upstairs. There are two offices, a front one, which is big and light, and a small dark one at the back. Not many people work in father's offices. Just Mr. Kugler, Mr. Clayman Leap, and a 23-year-old typist called Bap was Quill. Bap's father works in the warehouse with two helpers who don't anything about us. There is a missing word here. Who don't know anything about us must be here. Okay. From Mr. Kugler's office at the back, you go up another four stairs and you come to the private office, which is very fine and has good furniture. Up on the third floor is our secret annex. There are some attics for storage on the left, and on the right is the door to our hiding place. Margot and I share a small room, and mother and father's bedroom is also our sitting room. Up the stairs again is our big light room, which will be the kitchen and Mr. and Mrs. Wenden's bedroom. There is a very small room for their son and another amic. So that's our lovely annex. Friday, 10 July 1942. Let me continue the story. When we arrived at the warehouse, the annex was full of all the boxes which we had warehoused at the office for the last few months. No one could possibly deep there unless we cleared it up. But Mother and Margot were really suffering and they were too tired and unhappy to help. They just lie down on their beds. So Father and I did it all. We worked all day until we were so tired that we fell into bed too. There was no hot meal, but we didn't care. We worked all the next day at the which was Tuesday. Beep and Meep took our ration books to buy food. It was only on Wednesday that I had time to think about the enormous change in my life. Now I have got a moment to tell you all about it, to realize what has happened and what is still to happen. Saturday, 11 July 1942. The others can't get used to the big clock outside, which tells the time every quarter of an hour. But I like it, especially at night. I don't feel at home here yet. I don't hate it though. It is like a holiday in a strange little hotel. My bedroom was very empty when I arrived, but I've stuck up pictures of my favorite film actors and actresses. It's a lot better now. Margot and Mother are a big better now too. Just wait, let me add this. Let me put this clip. Yeah. Now better. Margot and Mother are a bit better now too. Yesterday, Mother cooked some soup for the first time, but she went downstairs to talk and forgot all about it. The beans were burnt black and we couldn't get them out of the pot. It was only on Wednesday that I had time to think about the enormous change in my life. Now I've got a moment to tell you all about it, to realize what has happened and what is still to happen. Saturday, 11 July 1942. The others can't get used to the big clock outside. I think I read it. Get out them. Okay. Last night, the four of us went down to the private office to listen to the news from the BBC in England on the radio. I was so frightened that I asked Father to take me back upstairs. I thought someone might hear it. We have to be very quiet at night. Friday, 14 August 1942. I haven't written for a month now, but not much has happened. The Wendens arrived a day early on July the 13th. The Germans were calling up a lot of people and they thought it was safer to come early. Peter and their son is a shy boy of almost 16. I don't think he will be a very interesting friend. We all share our meals now, and after 3 days, we began to feel like one big family. The Wendens told us a lot of news people think we are escaping to Switzerland, although one woman says that an army lorry took us away in the middle of the night, and another family say that they saw all four of us riding on our bikes early one morning. Friday, 21st August 1942. Now our secret annex is really secret. Mr. Kugla has built a bookcase over our little entrance. It opens like a door. It's a beautiful day outside, nice and hot. We can still enjoy it lying on a bed in the attic. Monday, 21 September 1942. Mrs. Van Den is awful. She says that I talk too much. She won't save food in a dish. She leaves it in the cooking pot so that it gets spoiled. And she doesn't do any washing up. Mr. Kleeman brings me books to read, and I've begun my schoolwork. I'm working hard at French, and Peter is learning English. Father wants me to help him with his Dutch lessons. He makes terrible mistakes. He and I are also working on our family history and drawing our family tree. So I'm learning about all my relations. Mrs. Van Den walked into the room just now. I shut the diary quickly. Annie, can't I just look at it? No, Mrs. Van Den. Just the last page. No, not even the last page, Mrs. Van Den. I nearly died. That page was full of rude things about her. Sunday, 27 September 1942. Mother and I had a discussion today, but I burst into tears. I can't help it. Daddy is always nice to me, and he understands me much better. I feel that Mother and I are like strangers to each other. Mrs. Van Den is in a bad mood and is locking all her things up. She thinks that I'm spoiled and always says, if Annie was my daughter, I'm glad that I'm not. Tuesday, 29 September 1942. Try to imagine this. We haven't got a bathroom. So we all take our water away to wash in different places. Peter goes in the office kitchen, which has a glass door. Mr. Van Den carries his hot water upstairs so that he can be private. Mrs. Van Den hasn't had a bath yet. She can't decide which is best place for it. Father goes into the private office and mother into the kitchen. Margot and I share the front office. We close the curtains and wash ourselves there in the dark. On Wednesday, someone was doing repairs in the office downstairs. We couldn't use the toilet. Father and I found a suitable part which we could use as a toilet. We had to sit still all day and not say a word. That was the most difficult thing for me. Tuesday, 1 October 1942. Yesterday I was very frightened at 8 o'clock. The doorbell suddenly rang. I thought that the Germans were coming to get us, but everybody said that someone only rang for a joke, or that maybe it was the postman, and I felt calm again. Peter can be very funny sometimes. We both like to dress up in silly clothes. One evening, he put on one of his mother's tight dresses, and I wore his suit. Everyone laughed so much. Meep bought new skirts for Margot and me. They looked like potato bags. Friday, 9 October 1942. The news is very bad today. The Germans are taking away many of our Jewish friends. They are sent to concentration camps at Westerbork, or even further away. We think many of them are murdered there. I feel terrible. The English radio says that the Germans are killing them with gas. Perhaps that's the quickest way to die. Perhaps you don't suffer so much that way. Tuesday, 20 October 1942. My hand is still shaking as I write this. 2 hours ago, we heard an awful noise at our bookcase door. The knocking didn't stop, and someone was pushing and pulling at the door. Perhaps they had come to arrest us. We are white with fear. But at last we heard Mr. Clement's voice. "Open up, it's me." The door was stuck, and he couldn't open it. We had a good time on Monday. Leap and Jane spent the night with us. We cooked specially for them, and the meals tasted wonderful. Monday, 9 November 1942. Yesterday was Peter's 16th birthday. He had a game and a cigarette lighter. He doesn't smoke much, but the lighter looks good. Well, what about food in the annex? A man brings bread every day. A very nice friend of Mr. Clemens, and we've stored 100 tins of food here. We can buy Russian books on the black market, and we've always bought 300 pounds of beans. We decided to move them to the attic, and Peter was given the job. He succeeded in getting 5 sacks upstairs, but the sixth sack burst, and a river of beans poured downstairs. I was standing at the bottom of the stairs. Peter couldn't stop laughing when he saw me in a sea of brown beans. Unfortunately, though, the beans are very small and have disappeared into all the holes. Whenever we go upstairs now, we look for a few more beans. But when people buy and sell things unofficially, this works when food, clothes, or other things are hard to find and very expensive. Tuesday, 10th November 1942. Great news. Another person is coming to live here. 8 is no more difficult than 7. And it is so dangerous for Jews now. We have chosen a dentist called Alfred Dushel. He seems to be nice. Leap knows him, and she will help him to get here. He will have to sleep in my room though, and Margot will have to move in with our parents. We'll ask him to fill the holes in our teeth. This is the picture you can see here. Jubens Kliman next to the bookish. Tuesday, 17th November 1942. Mr. Dussel has arrived. Everything went smoothly. He came to the warehouse and Leap asked him to take off his coat so that no one could see the yellow star. Then she brought him to the private office. He still had no idea where he was going or what was going to happen. When she opened our bookcase door, he was so surprised. He thought we had left the country. We were waiting around the table, ready to welcome him with a drink. After lunch, he slept for a short time, put away his things, and joined us for tea. We gave him the list of rules for the correct annex that the Vanden and Wheaton had written. Guide to the secret annex for Jews and other people without homes. Open all year round near to the center of Amsterdam, but in a quiet street with trees. Price free. Food low fat. Water in the bathroom. Sorry, no fixed bath. And also on some of the walls. Space for storing things plenty. Private radio for all guests after 6 p.m., but you must never listen to the news on German radio stations, only music. Rest hours from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. 10:15 a.m. on Sundays. This is for your safety. The management may also ask you to rest at other times too. Use of language. Speak softly at all times and not in German. exercise every day, lessons offered in English, French, and other subjects, singing only softly and after 6 p.m. Mealtime breakfast 9 a.m., 11:30 a.m. on Sundays and holidays. Lunch a light meal from 1:15 to 1:45. Dinner sometimes a hot meal, sometimes not. The time of dinner changes because of radio news broadcasts. Bath for bath movable bath can be used by all guests after 9 a.m. on Sundays. You may take your bath in the bathroom, kitchen, private office, or front office. The end. Thursday, 19th November 1942. It's true, Mr. Dashell is a very nice man. He's willing to share a room with me, although I don't really like sharing my things with a stranger, but we all have to give up something here. If we can save just one of our friends, we will be doing something to help, says father. He's right. Mr. Dashell has told us a lot about the outside world. The news is terrible. The authorities have taken away so many friends and people we know to concentration camps. Army cars go round the streets day and night to arrest people. They are looking for Jews. They knock on every door and ask whatever any Jews live, whether any Jews live there. When they find a Jewish family, they take everybody away. Got a call. Wait, let me read this again. Mr. Dashell has told us a lot about the outside world. The news is terrible. The authorities have taken away so many friends and people we know to concentration camps. Army cars go round the streets day and night to arrest people. They are looking for Jews. They knock on every door and ask whether any Jews live there. When they find a Jewish family, they take everybody away. They even pay money for information. In the evening, when it's dark, I often see long lines of innocent people walking on and on, sick people, old people, children, babies, all walking to their deaths. We are very lucky here. I feel bad sleeping in a warm bed when our dearest friends are suffering so badly and only because they are Jews. That's it for now. Thank you so much.